Indexation gets better the longer you hold the asset. I don't believe that statement is true. Check out this graph above me. If I use average annual figures of 5.8% property growth and 2.5% inflation, then the indexation method gets worse the longer you hold, when you compare it to the 50% CGT method. The graph shows the capital gain that would be applied to the seller's taxable income in each year over a 30-year period based on the two methods. The orange line, being the indexation method, increasingly gets worse and worse as time goes on, as the property value is compounding at 5.8%, where CPI is only compounding at a rate of 2.5%. The divide gets bigger in this example. Here's another one I graphed out. I specifically made this one to show a scenario where indexation starts off worse for the seller, but eventually becomes better. So the scenario people keep mentioning, where index eventually becomes more favorable over a longer period of time, is viable in some situations, but I really have to stress that I actively had to look for this solution, as most scenarios I had did not have a point where the graphs actually crossed over like this. And my final graph, I wanted to show an example where the 50% discount is worse off. If property growth is relatively low, like 4%, and inflation is close to that, then the 50% discount method results in more tax payable from the get-go and forevermore.